What is up, everyone? This is FNH here with a brand new video to talk about how to fix the WC-34891-5 or the PlayStation billing error code. Now, this may just sound silly that you're possibly getting this error code, and I actually did. So I recently had to update my credit card and just my PSN information, and I started getting this error code, and I was like, alright, this is so weird. I had to scavenge the internet and figure it out myself a little bit also. So essentially why this is happening is two reasons. One, either obviously your credit card information is incorrect, but let's say you were putting it correctly first and something happened. It's most likely your address is incorrect or some form of information is not matching back to the bank, because the validation that they do once you set up the account or you're trying to, I guess, purchase an item from the PlayStation Network, they take your information linked to the PlayStation account and they try to link it back to the bank. So obviously if there's any discrepancy between the two, the payment method will fail and you won't be able to essentially purchase or whatever you're trying to do. The error even explicitly says your credit or debit card information stored in your PSN is invalid. So what you need to do is you can take a few steps. First is, if you have PayPal, you can go to settings, you can go to account manage account information, then wallet, and then add your PayPal, which is probably the most efficient way to do, because then it just links directly. It's significantly faster and easier to do, because it'll tell you verification and all that other good stuff. Or if you don't have PayPal, you want to do your debit or credit card, same thing, go to wallet, payment methods, add your debit or credit card, make sure everything is correct, to the T, right? Everything has to be correct. Make sure your name is correct, your spelling is correct, then go to your address, make sure your zip code's correct, the state, the city, the street you live on, every single thing has to be correct. Once you have validated all that information, and let's say it still does not work, I would highly recommend you to reach out to your credit card provider to make sure they are not blocking this, thinking this is a spam purchase or this is a fraudulent purchase, I should say, not spam. And most likely once you do this, your error will be resolved. It worked for me. I didn't have to go as far as calling my credit card provider. I just had to make sure all my spelling was correct, the abbreviation was there, everything was as it should be, as if on a driver's license or exactly on my credit card's bank statement. They have to basically match up. And once I did that, it was actually pretty helpful and it worked for me. If your error still persists, you can obviously live chat or call Sony as well. It's kind of sucky. Their support isn't as great as you would expect it to be, but I would recommend just doing live chat. I've live chatted with them before. They're not that bad, actually. I was hacked once. Someone purchased $1,000 plus games. They refunded it back within a few hours, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I would recommend you trying these methods that I mentioned first, and then just taking it from there. So yeah, guys, overall, I do hope this was helpful and informative. If you did, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to help you out and walk you through as much as I possibly can. Other than that, FNH out. Peace.